Yeah, definitely. But you're listening to the Uncensored Truth podcast with Brother Oh God and Sam, man. We going all the way in today. Everybody watching right now, go ahead and hit that like button. Make you share this video. We want your comment, on the content that we're doing today. Now, your boy R. Kelly,
man,
he believes he can fly. What's going on with R. Kelly today? I know you got the story up.
Indeed.
He responded now. R. Kelly finally responded. What's up?
He responded. I mean, he responded in the way R. Kelly is. Legendary singer R. Kelly. We all know the legendary singer he is in R&B game. One of the most things of time around him involving young women, underage women, sexual acts. He is called the Pied Piper. Well, he has officially said something. Went on. Well, it's via his, I believe, it's via one of his promoters or one of his people.
Okay.
I don't think he came out, but it's a statement from R. Kelly. I'll read a little bit and then we can get our 1-2. I will say that I am infuriated and I am heartbroken by false claims against me. These accusations being perpetuated by the media is an attempt to distort my character and to destroy my legacy that I have worked so hard to build. These allegations have created a character of me that is not true of who I am, nor what I'm about. The women in my life are consenting adults, and they with me on their free will. I'm a God-fearing man, a son, a brother, and most importantly, a father. The media has dissected and manipulated these false allegations to reach their own conclusions about me and what I do in my personal life. I ask you, wait for the truth to be revealed before you condemn me. We live in a society where you are prejudged before knowing the facts or truths. I believe our greatest adverse comes from our biggest triumphs.
Nigga.
Thoughts?
Please.
Facts. Gonna speak on it, oh God. Talk about Robert.
Nah, man, to keep it a buck, man. I mean, that's the way when you look at, when they have the lady of justice, how it's supposed to be blind. It's supposed to be, we're supposed to let the facts come out. But as even Bill Cosby, if you're going to get into that, and other people, Fabulous and everybody, they always kind of complaining about stuff kind of being handled in the court of public opinion before it's actually handled in the court. But in this situation, it might be a little different because, like we alluded to in the pre-production meeting, we seen, and you had to bring it back to my remembrance. I was like, I didn't see R. Kelly do nothing. You like, well, you seen him marry Aaliyah. Then I'm like, well, yeah, like, what I mean? So it's like, it kind of disappeared, like, at least for that situation, he had he married her, so obviously he had love for a younger woman at that point. He was in his 20s, if I don't believe so. It just looks bad. For the allegations is one thing, but for them to start saying that they actually have like evidence and people start to come out and videotapes and your people and your team start to walk away, it just don't look good. But I don't want to point no fingers and say, oh, look, R. Kelly's guilty. I don't know.
We got to,
Right.
We got to be careful because even the video, people would like to talk about the video where he peed on a girl and all that nasty shit that went down. But that's somebody's sexual encounter and what they do behind the bedroom. No matter what you think is taboo, whatever you think is, if he didn't do that with a woman underage, then that's nothing illegal. That being said, I firmly believe that R. Kelly is guilty of what said going on. He got some shit going on with him that just has to be, I don't know if it has to be answered, but maybe not necessarily justified. We see a lot of people now these women do go under consensual adults, but I heard, and this is straight hearsay, but you hear around it that they're sold to sign contracts. It's this real weird shit. Now, is it written under the letter of the law that he could be charged with something? It remains to be seen. But we all know R. Kelly just has a real nasty history, and the history goes on over decades, 20, 30 years now, of just dealing with underage women. Now, I believe a video was surfaced where he was dealing with an underage woman. He didn't know that she was underage at the time. We're talking underage being the age of 18. I'm not sure how old the woman was, but why are you even close to dealing? Like, if it even is too close, why, as R. Kelly, with your name out there, are you even dealing with this? Now, this is like time after time after time. Now, do you think that he said that this is an attack from the media to destroy R. Kelly? Now,
but that's another thing.
Do you think that is because we've seen, Michael Jackson, let's talk about Mike real quick, because he was historically rung through the media for being a child molester. And I was one to say that that's bullshit. And he's went on record and talked about it countless times. And we realized Mike was more woke than we thought. Is that a situation where R. Kelly's dealing with, or is it walking like a duck, talking like a duck, quacking like a duck?
I'm just like, when you say Mike and then you put R. Kelly, it's like, I agree, but it's like you can't, like, R. Kelly, like, my thing is, what I'm trying to get to is like, why would they have to destroy R.Kelly? Like, what does he own? Like, because, you know, it was rumored that Michael Jackson owned a lot of people's catalogs. There's a whole bunch of stuff. You know, not a rumor. I think it was actually
facts. He owned some of the Beatles catalogs. Right. Yeah, a lot of other.
Right. Yep. Apologize. Facts. It's facts on that. And it's like, what you know, R. Kelly's like proverbially out of the music. Like, he's pretty much irrelevant, you know, in the mainstream like that. Not to say that he's not doing this thing. So why? You know, is it like, are people saying that we got to just line, you know, we got to meet our quota of black people to, you know, to destroy in the media? We're going to pick R. Kelly this month. Maybe it's that. I don't know. You know what I mean? But it's just like when you say, what will be the reason behind them targeting R. Kelly? Like, I just, you know, that's the answer that I want to know. Not to say that it's not happening, but what will be the reason?
For this amount of time. I mean, this has been going on for years. But nothing. How do you go scot-free if you're being targeted? Like, your name still hasn't been slandered. You wrote "I Believe I Could Fly" and "World's Greatest," and you were still eating young girls' booty holes, and you still married Aaliyah. And you wrote them timeless records, and they loved you. So it's like these rumors have been going on, and nothing's been happening, and nothing's been going on until now. It's finally like, boom, no, dude, this is real, and you're about to get that ass tax for it. We see Bill Cosby, like you alluded to, and like we could transition to a little bit.
Yes.